Hey, it's Patrick here from Brewer Consulting, coming at you with a little bit of a public service announcement to our friend physicians. This is specifically from me, but I also think from the financial advisor community at large. I stumbled onto a pretty prominent personal finance website for physicians the other day, and they were selling a $500 product, $500 in which you could teach yourself as a physician to become the master of your personal finances, and you could do all of your own personal financial planning by yourself without the help of a financial advisor. You know, the fun stuff like counseling your spouse about money, handling your parents' long-term care plans so they can move into your basement in 10 to 15 years, like that type of stuff. It's awesome. So I just wanted to kind of serve up this announcement if you're a physician and you're watching this, or also for a financial advisor, on kind of, I think we can form a really good partnership here, but we're just kind of missing the mark. So let's walk through it. Let's just walk through the problem a little bit and explore why physicians are wanting to learn about personal finance and why they should probably be seeking independent financial advice. So as a physician, you spend a decade almost or more accumulating specialized knowledge. And this specialized knowledge you can then use to build a business, earn a high income, and you pay a lot of money. You pay a lot of money for this specialized knowledge, sometimes over $1 million, right? And all too often, I see physicians who go to school for 10 years, spend more than $1 million on their education, and then they want to spend time doing things like personal finance, or they start looking for investment schemes to create passive income. The only way to get wealthy, honestly, is to leverage your specialized knowledge to create a business that will then produce a passive income stream for you over time, to create a structured plan to pay off your debt. So we know these things. Deep down, we know these things, and this is what good financial advisors can help physicians do. The problem is that when a physician comes out of school, they're really busy, right? They've got a lot of stuff going on. They're thinking pretty transactionally about their life at this point because they're just trying to survive. You know, they don't get a lot of sleep. And the financial services industry knows this. So what do? They kind of send out salespeople into your schools and into the hospitals, and they sell you a product, right? Because you're too busy to think comprehensively or holistically about your life. Right now, you're thinking transactionally. So the world has created a system that allows people to monetize your lack of attention, to monetize your lack of interest. That seems like the world to me. That seems kind of like the world we live in. And from there, what generally happens is physicians say, all financial advisors are bad. I need to learn this on my own, and no one can be trusted. I'm doing this all on my own. I'm not going to spend my time and my energy building a business, building a passive income, and leveraging the skills and the knowledge that I've accumulated. I'm going to divert that attention and learn about personal finance. And I think it's not the best approach. So think about it from my perspective, right? As a financial advisor, let's say I came into my primary care doctor's office and I presented with symptoms, with insomnia. You know, I was feeling tired, fatigued, and the doctor prescribed me a Xanax or prescribed me a sleeping pill. And I went home later that night and I took the pill, and 3 days later I had a burnout, and then I got chronic fatigue syndrome, and then I turned around and I blamed the doctor, and I'm like, this doctor gave me a pill, and now I have chronic fatigue syndrome and I can't get out of bed. Is that the appropriate response? No, right? The appropriate response is, I was not thinking holistically about myself, my health, my spiritual well-being, whatever it was that got me to the point where I even required that product. And the system, insurance companies and doctors who have been trained to prescribe these drugs, hand it to me as a quick fix, right? Which is what I would be looking for if I wasn't able to spend the time and the energy to think holistically, to think comprehensively. So is my response to then learn all the stuff about what you do as a doctor, go and run 23andMe and plug it into Livewello, start doing an elimination diet to reduce my inflammation levels, start to do things like run Genova and Quest Diagnostics to figure out, you know, what my microbiome looks like? No, I find a functional medicine doctor that can help me repair my body so that I can leverage their specialized knowledge and their ability to help me get leverage so I can do what I do best, which is help people with their finances and also marketing. So I think we're really close. I think financial advisors and physicians actually have very similar mindsets. They have very similar skills. They think about things analytically. They're generally they care about their family. They care about their community. We're just missing each other in a really small area here. And I want to talk to you, if you're a physician today, about a really solid group of individuals. They're called fiduciary independent financial advisors. These people are much like you. They've studied for a long time. Their expertise is not in sales. It's actually in financial planning. And they can help you put together a plan that will get you where you're wanting to go. And you don't need to spend $500 to watch 37 videos or whatever it is on how to do your own financial planning. This will enable you to think more holistically about your life, and it's going to give you the outcomes that you want. And you can form a partnership with someone who knows you deeply and can provide you with the advice as you go through life's many transitions. So I hope that was helpful. I wish you the best, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.